I was not aware that I spoke in so many different tones. I have since learned, not only do I speak in many different tones, I am often speaking in the incorrect tone. My actual speaking voice that I am using right now to communicate with you is not welcome in my house. Oh no, that's why I'm out here talking to you.
Attention! At ease!
How you doing, everybody? Andrew Scott, and you are back at Booth Camp. No, really you are. Things have changed. If I'm wearing an orange shirt, it means I'm either building something or destroying something. I am in the process of completely and utterly reconfiguring my studio. And there are many moving parts. Many moving parts. And I know I'm not lit properly and things might sound a little bit different because all my acoustic treatment's in different places now and I'm trying to get stuff figured out. By the way, if you need cables, I gotcha, okay? But since it's gonna be another minute before I do a full video, I wanted to jump in here and talk to you today a little bit about something that came up for me on Reddit. And I thought it'd make a really nice little video here, and so here we are. So somebody on Reddit jumped in and asked what they can do to make their voice sound different. And by different, this person was saying that they're a grown adult human being and they feel that they sound like a child and that they feel that they sound inarticulate and they feel that they sound terrible. So here's a little bit of advice. Remember, for the rest of your VO life, you are the absolute worst judge of your own voice. Now, this is actually a common phenomenon. And you might have to cast yourself back in time a little bit. But I distinctly remember the first time my father brought home a tape recorder from his employer, the place he worked at, and let me play with it. And I was kind of dumbfounded because I didn't think that I sounded that way. And I hated the way that sounded coming out of that tape recorder. I was like, that's not me. I don't hear myself like that. And that's exactly right. You don't hear yourself like that. You hear yourself from inside this big, tough globe with your hearing devices over here and your sound device here, projecting sound out that way. And you also get all the resonance of your own voice and your own speaking, both in through your ears and the resonance reverberating in your head and your nasal passages and your upper airway, all vibrating your inner ear. So, no, you absolutely positively don't sound like you think you sound when you record your own voice and listen back to it. Now, that's only part of the discussion here. The other thing that I want to reinforce to you is this. You are the worst judge of your own voice. Now, you might think that I said that before, and you're right, but here's the thing. You really are not a good judge of your own read. Now, you might be right in saying that, you have the ability to judge quality and pacing and intonation and whether or not you interpreted that copyright and all that, and that's correct. But when it comes to the character of your voice, you don't know what you're talking about. And the reason why I say that is this. There is somebody somewhere who thinks your voice is the perfect voice for their project or their given circumstance. I promise you, it's true. There are a whole lot of people on this planet. Only one person on Earth sounds like you do. And I know that this is a very Mr. Rogers-y kind of thing that I'm saying, but it's true. And I've made a living off of somebody finding me as that one right voice. And you can be that voice too. Don't judge yourself too harshly. As a matter of fact, try street cleaners, lots of work, both in the studio and outside, sorry. Try not to judge your own voice too harshly. It's honestly better left to the buying public, to the market. Keep throwing your stuff out there. Because the one thing that most content creators really crave is a unique voice. And you've got that. Now, whether or not it's a classic announcer voice or voice of God or any of the other categories of voiceover that are so traditionally referred to, you're the only one that sounds like you. You're the only one that reads like you do. You're the only one that has your diction, your intonation, your inflection. And I almost guarantee you that somebody is going to find that voice, your voice, the voice they want. What's vastly more important is that you stay at it, work on your craft, build your muscles, work on your diction, work on your intonation, find a coach that you can afford, or jump in with a group of people that do coaching roundtables with a coach and a group session on a stream or something like that. And definitely join us down on our Discord because that's kind of what I do. But don't give up merely because you don't think your voice is suitable for something. At the end of the day, you're not the one making the decision. Keep at it. Keep trying. Keep recording your own voice. Keep recording your own voice until you're tired of hearing it. Because right about that time in the developmental curve is when you stop being hypercritical of your own voice because somebody else has chimed in and said, hey, that was actually pretty good. But until next time, people, and until next time in the whole new Booth Camp studio, I'm Andrew Scott. This is Booth Camp, and I'll see you later. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
You're dismissed.